Let's get to farming some water crops. So let's see. If you want to go deeper, the 26.x modding courses are linked down below. 30 plus hours covering complex block entities with fluid and energy handling, custom mobs, custom networking, and even custom biomes and dimensions. Everything you need for 26.x all in one place, linked down below in the description. Alright, we found back in tutorial once more, and in this tutorial we'll be adding a custom water crop to Minecraft. Now, what is a water crop? Well, the idea here is that we're going to be able to place down a crop block onto water, and it's going to survive on water, and it's going to be really freaking cool, okay? This is, in my opinion, a really cool and neat thing. It is way less complicated than you might expect, so let's just see. This, of course, builds upon the crop block itself, right? And then here we're just going to have to change a few things. So let's start off by making a new block class, which is going to be the rice crop block. Makes a lot of sense to have this as our sort of water crop block in this case, and it will grow above the water. This is not 100% accurate on how rice exactly grows, but I think there's like some corollaries over here. We're going to, of course, extend from the crop block class, hover over this to create constructor matching super, and then what we want is to override 3 different methods. The get base seed ID method, the can survive method, and the third one here is the may place on method. So those are the, well, 3 methods. Obviously, the get base seed ID is going to have a deliberate error as we still need to add that in here. And the rest here is pretty much, I mean, not that complicated, all things considered. So in the can survive method, it's going to be, I mean, more or less the same as almost in the may place on, but we'll just go through. So this is going to have a block state, which is going to be the state below right here. And you can see it actually even suggests this to us. Absolutely fantastic. I do still think that it can read my other project that I have already done. So I'm pretty sure this is not actually correct. So if the state below dot is, and if this is blocks.water, so we are going to be able to place this on water. Makes a lot of sense here in this case, and that is the idea. If this is not water, we can simply return a false right here because we only want this to be able to be placed on water. And now here we can also still do some things, and that is if the surrounding blocks are also water, so we can either just do, in theory, we can just do a return true, and that is it. Like in theory, this would be everything, and yes, obviously then we can just simplify it like this. This should, I think, work. And against my better judgment, we're just going to do that instead of the thing that I have pre-programmed, because sometimes I'm just a menace like that. And for the may place on method, well, I mean, it pretty much is the same thing. Although, and this is one thing that's quite interesting, in theory, the may place on method is not even needed because the item itself is going to supersede the may place on method. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to remove it, and we're just going to keep the rice crop block super freaking simple right here. So it's not going to be like, I mean, amazingly simple, and we'll deal with the rest in the item. And you're going to say, oh, the item is probably going to be super complicated. Just give it a second, okay? Just give it a second. For the time being, we'll make a new crop over here. This is going to be, of course, the rice crop over here, of course, changing the name to the rice_crop, and then this is a rice crop block. In this case, all of this is going to stay the same. Yeah, that's all fine. So this is going to be perfectly okay. And then we can go to the item to register that. And this is going to be where it's going to get interesting. So this is going to be the rice_shoot. It's going to be the same thing for, well, basically that you harvest as well as that you plant. This is going to be the rice_shoot. And then this is and that's going to be absolutely crazy, a place on water block item. Yes, with the rice crop right here as its first parameter. And this place on water block item simply allows you to place this particular block on water. It's basically the same thing that the water lily uses and the frog spawn. So there is only 2 other different items that have this, but it is already implemented and we don't need to implement anything else, which is really freaking simple. And in theory, this should supersede whatever we do the place on. We can also double check this if we so choose to. So for example, the blocks frog spawn right here, we should be able to find that this is a frog spawn block and can survive actually causes the may place on. Okay, fair enough. So they do still use the may place on, but because we are overriding the can survive method, I'm pretty sure that the may place on is not actually even ever called for our rice crop block. So there we go. That's the more you know. Regardless though, here the get base seed ID is going to be mod items.rice shoot. Rice seeds does not even exist. So here we go, rice shoot.get. That is going to fix this one right here. And that's actually the entirety of what we need to do. Then, of course, well, I mean, the entirety of what we need to do. We then, of course, need to add the rice shoot to the creative mode tab and then go through our favorite data gen, of course. Yes. Well, the loot turns out is going to be pretty much the exact same thing as the onion. So we're just going to duplicate this as per usual. Of course, all of the code is available to you down below. There's going to be the rice crop and the rice crop. And then here, the only interesting thing is that both the seeds item as well as the normal item is just both the rice shoot. Fair enough. That's easy enough. And then here, this is the rice crop. And then this is the rice crop block.age. And that has to be at age 7 because remember, we're taking the age from the crop block. If we look into the rice crop block, we haven't defined any new age because those are all taken from the normal crop block class in this case, because that's just the way that the rice is designed in this case. We don't need to add this to the crops tag because this crops tag over here, that just makes it so that the crop can be placed on normal farmland, and we actually don't want that. Then we go to the item text. We also don't need anything here. So then it goes to the models, which is super freaking simple. Same thing here, create crop block, the crop block right here, which is going to be the rice crop. And then, of course, the rice crop block.age. And this goes to 4, 5, 6, 7 over here in this case. And there we go. That's going to be the data over here. And that's actually everything in this case. So now we can move on to the assets where, of course, the textures, well, first of all, the translation. Starting with the item over here, the rice shoot, and as per usual with the crops, highly recommended to also add yourself the translation for the block. Doesn't cost anything and is just a little bit nicer. And then the rice crop block textures over here. There we go. The stages 0 to 7. All of those textures are also, of course, available to you down below. So no worries there at all. And then the item rice shoot over here. There we go. And that is, I believe, everything that we're going to need over here in this case. So really the big ones are the can survive method, right? This obviously also applies to any sort of other block that you may or may not want your custom crop to survive on. But for the time being, let's just go to data, run the data gen over here. And once let's call it, I think once again, is it going to be 8 again? No, it's going to be more this time. It's going to be 11. Oh, it was 12. So super close though. Well, with the 12 JSON files generated, let's go into the game and see if it works. All right, friends, we're back in Minecraft and let's just see. And what you'll find is that I can place the rice shoots right here. Now, of course, I can't walk on them because we've disabled the collisions, which is exactly what you actually want. Because being able to walk on them would be slightly weird. But you can see they are there. And if I, start growing them, or if I were to do the game rule of the random tick speed and increase that, then we should also see them, grow it at some point. It's going to take a while, but you can see there we go. They're growing, they're growing, they're growing. And at some point they are fully freaking grown. Absolutely fantastic. So this is fully grown. And if I now go to survival mode and I, get this, I can get some more rice shoots. I think this is really cool. And this is like a small thing, but if you want some, more custom crops that are slightly weird, I think for like a cool mod, this is really neat. There we go. That is water crops added to Minecraft. Absolutely fantastic. And that's going to be it for this tutorial right here. Thank you for all the supporters on Patreon and on YouTube. Don't forget that if you join as a Stonebricks member on YouTube, you can get 14 days of early access, including this video right here. We'll add custom sounds. Hope to hear you there. So, yeah.